This will be the fourth time that we will be talking about 21 Pilots song hot takes, and you would think that I would start getting sick of these, but I am not. I love doing this series because it lets me know what you guys think about certain 21 Pilot songs. And in terms of songs, it's exciting for me because music is so subjective and we all have different tastes of music. What I like won't be what you like, and so on and so forth. So someone's favorite 21 Pilots song might be their most hated, or their most underrated might be someone's favorite, and so people can agree and disagree, which is the beauty about the Hot Take series. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, hope we're having a good day today. Hope it is going well and hope it continues to go well. Welcome back to the 21 Pilot Hot Take series, where we go over and react to your 21 Pilot hot takes. And today, of course, we are focusing on songs. And if you want to submit your own 21 Pilot hot take, you can find this Google form down in the description box as well as in the pinned comment below, where you can leave your hot take in terms of 21 Pilot songs, albums, theories, or miscellaneous stuff about Tyler, Josh, the band's live, set list, eras, so on and so forth. Whatever your hot take is, we'll put it down in the description box below into the Google form to be in one of these episodes. We'll talk about albums next week. We're going to keep the series going until either I lose interest or you all out there start losing interest as well, and or things just quit coming in. But till then, we got more song hot takes, so let's get right into it. I really don't like Saturday. I think it's the worst T.O.P. song. It's commercial and lacks the T.O.P. spirit, although it's good for a commercial song. Formidable is one of my favorites off Psy. To me, it gives off a similar vibe to Summertime by My Chemical Romance. It has a very nostalgic feeling. Never Take It is incredibly underrated. Fake You Out is the worst song on Vessel. Nico and the Niners drops a bunch of lore and the music video is really cool, but the actual song is one of Trench's worst, probably tied with Chlorine and Smithereens. All the three songs are good, but the rest of the album is just better. Worst song on each album, in my opinion. Self-titled, Johnny Boy. Vessel, Fake You Out. Blurry Face, We Don't Believe What's on TV. Trench, Cut My Lip, still a really good song. And Psy, Formidable. Best song from each album, in my opinion. Self-titled, Y'all Decide, I don't like the album at all. Vessel, Guns for Hands. Blurry Face, Heavy Dirty Soul. Trench, Jumpsuit, Scale Nicey, Redecorate. My friend, go listen to Self-Titled. You're sleeping on Self-Titled because that album is amazing. Stressed Out is one of the worst songs that could have become the most popular T.O.P. song. It's a good song, but I can't stand it now because non-fans immediately think of a song that I don't think is reflective of the band's overall discography when T.O.P. is brought up. I think every single artist has a song like this. I mean, just check out when we listened to NF last week. One of his most popular songs on Spotify at the time of recording was Lies, and a lot of people yelled at me saying, yeah, that song isn't a reflection of his overall discography. Much like my other favorite band, Metallica. In 1991, when the Black Album came out and Enter Sandman became their most popular song, as well as Nothing Else Matters, a lot of people went to their concerts expecting some of the same way if they didn't do research. They would go expecting to hear like Enter Sandman style music, then boom, Master of Puppets, boom, One, boom, Whiplash, so on and so forth. A lot of thrash metal at their concerts. So I think that every artist does have a song like this. Formidable is the worst Psy song. It's not horrible, but it definitely is the most inoffensive and boring track on the album. However, it's nice on long road trips. Honestly, Hometown is a bop! Besides for that incoherent megaphone words at the beginning, I don't mind the song. I think it's good. Jumpsuit is overrated. Although it seems like the Pantaloon isn't liked by a lot of people, I don't find it to be half bad. Not gonna lie, probably one of the best off of Self-Titled. As a Christian myself, I love Attic with a Pen, for as I look at the song as a love letter or a note to God, and it could totally be wrong, but I think that's what Tyler was talking about in the song, and as I know, I think he is a Christian also. Bandito is the Trench equivalent to Hometown. No, because Bandito's actually good. Cut My Lip is underrated. Implicit Demand for Proof is such a bad song. I love the Cancer cover. Every single regional at best song is amazing, and yes, it does exist. Good Day is the best song off of Psy and tremendously surpasses the others. My Blood is the worst song off Trench. Lovely, the Vessel version, is a top 5 TOP song. 21 Pilots doesn't have a bad song. Heathens is the worst. Okay, I understand you're saying, oh yeah, they don't have any bad songs, but Heathens is my least favorite. The wording, though, makes it unintentionally funny for me. Slow Town is actually a bop. Level of Concern is a pretty basic song, but that 1 second clip of Tyler dancing in his studio in the music video makes up for it all. Bandito sucks. This isn't a hot take, but I think that I'm Not Home song is just Shy Away before Tyler decided to name Shy Away. IDK, but when I heard about it, I'm Not Home, I thought of the lyric, when I get home from Shy Away. I thought of that too. I thought of Leave the City also because he is far away from home. In Trench, he's not alone. I thought of the Run and Go, but I did hear a couple people say Shy Away as well. Regional at Best has some of the best TOP songs ever made. Forest, Lovely, Slow Town, and many others never get old. And Ode to Sleep Regional at Best is better than Vessel. Bring on the hate, I'm ready for it. Drown and Time to Say Goodbye are better than Stressed Out. To add on top of that, they are top 10 21 Pilots / Tyler Joseph songs. Collaboratively putting both together, you could put them in the Tyler Joseph songs. However, if you're saying 21 Pilots songs, don't throw Drown in that category. You only throw Time to Say Goodbye in that category because Drown, Tyler Joseph song, yada yada yada. However, I think as we discussed, there are better songs than Stressed Out in the discography, but yeah. Neon Gravestones is one of the worst songs on Trench. Implicit Demand for Proof is massively underrated. Ode to Sleep is 21 Pilots' Bohemian Rhapsody. By default, yes, I mean, 21 Pilots have a couple of songs that go into different genres, like Implicit Demand for Proof, that intro going to the second half of the song. Take a look at Guns for Hands going into that rap section, but Ode to Sleep, by default, it would be that song because it goes from heavy rap to indie to like pop back to like that, repeating that cycle of parts. I feel like 21 Pilots, if they really wanted to, they could do more so Bohemian Rhapsody style of we're at one place, we're going to a completely drastically different place, then going more of a rock thing, then like going back to the beginning, sonata form, nice little bow on top. But yeah, Ode to Sleep is just their Bohemian Rhapsody by default. Personally, I don't really like Nico and Niners. I think it's one of their worst songs. All the location session versions of the songs are better than the originals. Bonus, Trench is not the best album. I couldn't cut that part away. It was just in a weird spot in the screenshot. I couldn't throw that in the album one, so it's here. But I definitely do agree with this person on the hype, especially the hype. Oh my gosh, location session hype is top tier, and also Cut My Lip, so good as well. Don't know how I feel about Chlorine, and also feel the same way about Level of Concern. Not Today is the best song on Blurry Face in my opinion, though it might be tied with Message Man. My favorite song on Vessel is Guns for Hands. I have never heard anyone say Not Today is their favorite song on Blurry Face. That is unique. I want to shake your hand out there because that is truly a hot take, my friends. Hometown is my favorite off Blurry Face and 5th favorite overall. And hear me out. I love synth-based music. It's like a perfect night driving vibe. My second favorite artist behind Tyler Joseph is Owl City, which is heavily synth-based. So though it's not to some people's taste, I don't believe the production is inherently bad. It's good, just not TOP's normal style. The difference, Owl City's production is actually fantastic. If I want a good listening experience, I'll grab a pair of good headphones and I will listen into Fireflies, because that song over a good pair of headphones is majestic. I love it so much. With synth-based music, like, you can do it so well, but then you can also underdo it, or do it like kind of inconsistently, which is how I feel Hometown is, because I think you're alluding to me, and though it's not to some people's taste, but joke's on you, I actually do like Owl City. Here's my hot take. When I first listened to Vessel, I did not like Trees, and I didn't understand the hype around the song. For the longest time, it was a skipped song because to me, it was boring and dull. That was until I went to go see him live in 2019 for the first time, and I absolutely loved Trees live, so it gave me an appreciation for the song. I listened to Trees live more than the studio version. I'm not sure how much of a hot take this is, but I think that Fairly Local is a pretty underrated song. I just listened to it the other day after a while, and I was like, oh man, this is an awesome song. In my opinion, of course. Levitate is severely underrated. It's 2.5 minutes of top tier bars with its own story in finding confidence. Tyler's beautifully pacing of his words and breathing really shows just how technical of a song this is, and the continuation of the end of Jumpsuit adds to the uniqueness that will always give me chills. Josh's drums are simple but drive to the point and have become part of my soul. I could have so much more to say about it, but I'll just leave it to that. Car Radio and Holding On To You are two of the most overhyped songs. Semi-Automatic is underrated. I love this song and I don't see many people talking about it. Cancer is their best single. I know people will disagree, but it holds the most importance to me since my grandma died of cancer just before it came out. Anathema is their worst song. This is my third favorite 21 Pilot song. However, I'm not gonna argue against you because production-wise, oh, it's terrible. It is terrible because it has the most annoying percussion. Dink, dink, dink. It just goes throughout most of the song, as well as just that build up at the end of I, and then just cut off into silence. Like the production, and like it peaks at certain clips at certain points, and like I'm not gonna argue the production on Anathema not the best, so I can definitely see why people say it's the worst 21 Pilot song. It's one of the songs that I really wish would get remastered because I think better production would make it more lovable. But that being said, still my top three, but I definitely see where you're coming from. Their best song is Clear. And finally, Never Take It is amazing. They need to put it back on the set list. I kind of disagree with you there, only because Ode to Sleep is right there. Yes, I know it was part of the Takeover Tour, but it was just one night of the Takeover Tour compared to the 3 nights they're in each city, except for Columbus. Columbus never got Ode to Sleep, and it wasn't on Ode to Sleep, it wasn't on the Icy Tour set list. And speaking of Icy Tour set list, it was rumored Fake You Out was going to be a part of the Icy Tour, so Fake You Out can get put in the set list also. Basically, I would rather sacrifice a new song for some more nostalgia songs, whether that be a full version of a song from Vessel, Blurry Face, or Trench, or another self-titled song in full, such as Taxi Cab. Anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of the 21 Pilot Hot Take Songs Part 4. Still can't believe we're still going at this, and it's always amazing to see how different opinions go from each video. Especially in the same video, we got Implicit Demand for Proof sucks, Implicit Demand for Proof is underrated, and we had some contrasting ones with the last one, I believe. I love it so much. If you have a 21 Pilot hot take, go to the Google forum down in the description box, was in the pinned comment below. We'll talk about albums next week. Always very, very strong opinions when defending favorite albums and or trashing people's favorite albums. But anyway, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow with something, and I'll see you all Wednesday with something. I'll just see you all later. Goodbye, and good night. More importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.